Hello, Mr. O here. I'm going to show you this week's puzzle. It's called Hashiwoka Kiro or Bridges. I'm going to call it Bridges for short. There's also a website for this. I'll give you all the information you need to get you started and hopefully get you having some fun solving this next puzzle. Again, I highly recommend using pencil for these because sometimes you have to erase and helps to have that pencil. The first sheet, if you grab my sheet, or you can do these online too. So let me show you first on the worksheet in case you were able to print it out. If not, I'll show you the website as well. But the rules are pretty simple. Lots of rules, but you could read those on the worksheet or online. I'm just going to go ahead and explain the rules. Jumping right in here. So there are numbers in each one of these dots, or these circles. I like to think of these circles as islands, and we're drawing bridges in between the islands. Okay, the number represents how many bridges will touch this island. So this has a 4 in it. That means 4 different bridges will have to touch this island. This one has a 1. Only one bridge will touch that island. And the bridges are the part where you're going to draw. You're going to draw bridges. The bridges may not cross. The bridges have to be horizontal or vertical. They cannot be diagonal. And you can at most put 2 bridges between any 2 islands. Okay, so here's what I mean. A lot of times you see a 4 on a corner like this. This is a good place to start. And you can say, well, I notice a 4 here, and there's only one way to do this. Since bridges cannot come from up here or over here, then that 4 has to be 2 this way and 2 this way. That's the only way this is possible. Okay, so I have 4 bridges touching this. 1, 2, 3, 4 bridges are touching this. And so you could put a little check mark, say that bridge is done. That island is done. We've got all 4. The other thing is all of these, when all said and done, you need to be able to connect to all the islands through the chain of bridges. So there won't be any isolated, like one section over here, one section over here. It'll be all one connection when all's said and done. All right. So where do you think the 1's going to go? Well, obviously you cannot cross bridges, so he's not going to go up or left. There's nowhere to go anyway. Nothing is down below. Since they have to go vertical, they can't go diagonal. So this 1 has to connect to the 3. So the 1 is done, and the 3 needs how many more? That's right, 2 more. So this island needs 2 more. Notice there's nothing above it, there's nothing below it, and you can only go, again, in left, right, up, or down. So the other 2 have to go this way. Now what I was saying before, the most amount of bridges you can have traveling between 2 islands is 2. So I couldn't start off this 3 and say, well, this 5 needs 3 more. 1, 2, 3 more. Nope, the most you could do in any direction is 2. All right, so this 3 is now done because of 1, 2, 3. This 3 needs 1 more, so it would have to go down. Can't go up, can't go left, right. So it has to go down. And so this 3 is done. How many more does this one need? Good question. It has 1 here. And it's a 2. So the other one, since again, you can't go diagonal. Nothing to the right, nothing below. Go like this. There's 2 right there. 1, 2. This 3 needs 2 more. 1, 2 more. This 5 needs how many more? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 1 more. This 2 needs 1 more. And that 1 is all done. So, okay. What we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a completed puzzle. Notice that if I wanted to go anywhere between these islands, I can get anywhere I want to go. Okay, and that's one puzzle that we have completed. We'll do at least 1 more. Maybe 2 more. Notice I have a 6. I always like to start at 4s and 6s, especially when there's only a certain amount of directions they can go. This 6 can only go to the right, up, and down. Nothing is over here. What does that mean? If I have a 6 and there's only 3 directions I can go in, then it has to be 2, 2, and 2. That 6 has to be like that. It's not a guess. This is the only way that 6 is possible because nothing can go to the left. So that's a good starting point. All right, what else do we notice? Well, this 1, where the heck are we going with that 1? Notice it can't go diagonal, so it's got to go 1 to here. If I were to connect a 1 to a 1, that would be, both of them would be done. And they'd be their own island chain, which is not allowed. So this 1 cannot go down here. It's going to have to go here. So this 4 is done, 6 is done, both of these 1s are done, and notice this 2 has to go to the right, and this 4 has to go to the right, 2 to the right. If you have a 4 that can only go in 2 directions, both of those directions have to have 2 bridges. All right, this 3 has 1 more. So this 3 is done, this 3 is done, 4 is done, 2 is done. We got a lot of these finished. Now, 3. How many more we need at 3? Like I said, it's done. We have 2 this way, 1 above, so that one's finished. What does that mean for this 2? Well, both of them have to go in this direction. And then 5, we're going to send 1 this way, 1 up, and we are done. The 5 already had 4. We send 1 more this way, 1 up from the 2, and that's our second puzzle. It's complete. All right. So that is the idea of bridges. Just remember they have to all connect when all said and done, and the bridges cannot cross. Only 2 in any direction, and have some fun with it. Now let me show you how this is going to work on the internet. You go to the website, it's called puzzle-bridges.com, and see my mouse on there. Let's try a puzzle. This one's been up here for 26 minutes. Let's try a new one. Let's see what else they got going here. All right, so you got all these different sizes you can choose from. Let's scroll up so you can see it a little bit. Oh, kind of slow right now. Look at all the different sizes. 25 by 25, weekly special, monthly special. You got all kinds of different choices. All right, here goes nothing. Let's try one. In fact, well, no, that's fine. So right away I noticed the 4 here. I got a 4 on a corner. Can't go up, can't go right. So 1, 2. All I'm doing is just clicking and dragging. Click and drag, click and drag. If you want to get rid of it, I think you could just click it away. Sometimes with a 3, you don't know if it's going to be 1 this way and 2 down, or 2 this way and 1 down. But we do know a couple things. We know that the 3 has to go in at least 2 directions, right? And since you can't go up and you can't go right, not a bad idea to put 1 on each, just as a reminder. And this 5 has to go in 3 directions, right? Because you can't get 5 bridges in only 2 directions, so you're going to have to go at least 1, at least 1, and at least 1. What do we notice? We notice the 2 is done now. Okay, so you can click on that and say this 2 is done. I didn't realize you could do that. That's pretty cool. All right, so if this 2 is finished, then where's the other one for the 3? Well, there it is. Now we got 3, and the 3 is done. This 4 can only go in 2 directions. It can go to the right, it can go to the left, and that is it. So we know it's got to be 2 and 2. That 4 is done. This 3, again, it's got to be in 2 directions, but there's nothing up here, and there's nothing to the right. So we send 1 that way and 1 down. We also notice, probably notice, that this 2 can't go to the left, it can't go up, it can't go down, so both of these will have to be toward that 3. All right, this 2 have to go up 2. That means there's 1 more left for this 5. How many we got in this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 1 more. That's 5. This 5 is done. This 2 is done. Okay, this 3 needs how many more? I have 1 here, so we send 1, 2 over to the side. This 5 needs 1, 2, 3, 4, needs 1 more, so it's got to go down, and so does the 4, so that worked out well. 1 sends up to the 3. These ones are done. Hit the done button. Let's see how we did. Yeah, we did it. 2 minutes, 18 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. If you watched it on double speed, it was probably quicker. So there you go. Try some different sizes. Scroll up. If you're having, if it's too easy, try a 10 by 10 normal, 10 by 10 hard, even 15 by 15. Again, if you're working online, just take a screenshot of this, upload it so I can see your assignment, and we'll be good to go. All right. Have a wonderful day.